Welcome to another episode of Ghosted After the First Date. This is a dating story based on true events. Names and story details may have been changed or altered. Meet Grace and Alex.
Here's my story on my first date with Alex. So I met Alex through a coworker of mine. One day while I was at my job, my coworker, Karen, approached me and tells me about this perfect guy that she wants to set me up with. I was very hesitant about going on a blind date with a complete stranger, especially since I just recently got out of a bad relationship. But Karen was insisting that I meet this cute guy that she had become friends with at a local bar that she goes to every week. Karen tells me that she thinks Alex is the perfect match for me because we share a lot of the same interests. Alex is very adventurous and loves to travel, and he is such a foodie. He loves going to restaurants and trying out new foods. So Karen decides to play matchmaker and sets up the blind date for us after I agreed to meet Alex. Karen decided to make our first date simple and told me and Alex to just meet at a local steakhouse restaurant for dinner. When I first laid eyes on Alex, I was surprised how cute and handsome he was. I was instantly attracted to him. And I have to admit that our first date was amazing. We had so much to talk about, and we had such a long conversation during our dinner. We shared life stories, and what our goals are for the future. I just love the fact that Alex enjoys traveling and going on exciting adventures, and best of all, we both love skydiving. I also thought it was great to finally meet someone who shares the same love for food as I do. The restaurant we went to was so good. Alex even made fun of everything I ordered. He was very fun and flirty. After dinner, Alex gave me a hug and told me he had a nice time. I told Alex that I would be interested in going out again, and he said yes, and we exchanged phone numbers. During the next few days, I could not stop thinking about Alex. I had such a great time with him, and I was hoping he would contact me the next day, but he doesn't. I always feel the guy should initiate first and ask the girl out, so I just waited. But after 4 days went by, I still don't hear from him. So I decided to text him to see how he was doing, but he doesn't respond back. I would wait a few more days and text him again, but still no response. So now I'm very confused. I thought that our date went off to a great start, and I felt that Alex enjoyed our time together as well. I guess he didn't feel the same way I did on our first date. I do not know why Alex has decided to ghost me.
So why did Alex ghost Grace? Let's find out Alex's side of the story.
I met Grace through a mutual friend. I wasn't thrilled about going on a blind date, but my friend Karen pretty much forces me to go out with Grace, and she tells me that I was going to love Grace because she's a perfect match for me. I kept my expectations low since this was a blind date. And honestly, Karen does not know me very well, so I just didn't take her seriously. So did I enjoy my date with Grace? It was just okay. When I first saw Grace, I thought she looked nice. Sure, we had some very nice conversations during our dinner, and we do have a lot in common. But to be honest, the reason I ghosted Grace was because I just can't help but feel disgusted that she ordered her steak well done, and that she actually puts ketchup on her steak. I mean, who does that? I just don't know anyone who puts ketchup on their steak. We also shared a large salad for dinner. And Grace ends up picking out all the strawberries from the salad, because she can't handle fruit in her food. I found that to be very weird. I feel that only a child does that. I just can't take anyone seriously who orders their steak well done, puts ketchup on their steak, and also who doesn't like fruit in their food. And she actually calls herself a foodie? She's a total joke. She eats like a 9-year-old. I just want to vomit every time I think about her. So it's a big fat no to a second date with Grace.
So this is the reason why Alex ghosted Grace after their first date. This is a lesson for everyone that sometimes you just never know how someone truly thinks about you. It was probably best that Grace was ghosted by Alex since he didn't show his true character to her on their first date. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Ghosted After the First Date. If you like this video, please give us a like, and please subscribe so you can get notified on our future episodes. See you next time.